Because sometimes, it's 2 weeks later or a month later that now mom's had a fall. Just that might be enough to now make them appropriate for hospice. So it's never too early.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Let's say mom's really sick and she's not doing well. I can see that she's declining. It's getting, her physical abilities are diminishing. Her mental capacity seems to be diminishing. Is that a good point to start this, or do I need to wait until she's closer to end stage? What point should I start to do this?
I always recommend to families it's never too early to start.
Okay.
Sometimes we do meet with a patient and their family, and they need help. They might need a personal caregiver. They might need some other assistance like home health coming in. They may not yet be hospice appropriate, but again, we're the experts and we can guide them.
Right.
So we do that evaluation and assessment. We look at what's going on and we can say, she needs a lot of help, but not quite hospice yet.
Okay.
But then any changes, let us know, because sometimes, it's 2 weeks later or a month later that now mom's had a fall. Or mom had another hospitalization, or mom came down with pneumonia, God forbid, or COVID. And just that might be enough to now make them appropriate for hospice. So it's never too early.
And hospice doesn't necessarily mean, maybe it does, correct me, bedridden, you can't, it doesn't necessarily mean that at all, does it?
Not at all. No, not at all.
So-
No, we have patients that, are ambulatory still.
Okay, right.
It just depends on the disease process that they're on.
Right.
That they were, the criteria that they were accepted on.
Right.
But they do not have to be bedbound. They do not have to, be just solitary in their home in that.
Okay.
At that point.
Right.
So
don't wait for that, guys.
don't wait for that. Once you, sign consents generally with hospice, you don't have, that's not a contract to stay on there forever.
Right.
You can, we have patients that have graduated that we call graduation because,
Wow.
They have, their quality of life has gotten to the point to where they don't need us anymore.
Okay.
Or at that point that maybe they don't want to be able to continue their care, or they want to go out and do aggressive treatment. So they can sign off hospice when they're needing.
Right.
I think it's important to add there too, though, it's not a one-time benefit. And that, I think, gets people confused.
Okay.
If I use hospice too early, then I won't have it when I need it. We see patients that are on and off hospice multiple times in the
Interesting.
last few years of life. So
Okay.
it's an unlimited benefit. It's not like home health or hospitalizations where Medicare puts a cap on how many days you can receive.
Right.
It can go indefinitely. So
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.